You know, if you think that playing house with Sonny has prepared you for motherhood, you're sorely mistaken.
Really?
Yeah, I'm guessing you don't know the first thing about children.
Well, I did go and work with children for 4 years in Africa.
Yeah, and being a mother requires more than just smiling for a photo. Means putting your kids first, and I'm guessing you're gonna have a real tough one with that one.
See, I kind of feel like you're the worst person to lecture me, you know, on motherhood, because you're a horrible mother.
I know my dad didn't mean to hit Jake, but he definitely meant to take those drinks, and who knows how many he had before he got behind the wheel.
You know what? Look, I was on Lexington that night. I drove past Elizabeth's house before the accident. Okay? Now, no streetlights. Dark. Okay, all I'm saying is it would have been hard for me to see Jake, and I wasn't drinking.
If you had hit Jake, then it would have been an accident, a random, terrible tragedy. But my dad made a choice to drive drunk, and my son paid the price.
He wasn't given a breathalyzer. He was fine to drive.
Sonny, come on, man. I mean, you know, all it takes is a couple drinks to slow down your reaction time, and in this case, a few seconds could have made all the difference. Look, until he admits that drinking played a part in Jake's death, I can't help him.
You know your dad. Okay? He has his own way of living. Sometimes that doesn't sit well with people, but what I do know is that he has done well for you and Lulu. So I'm just saying he deserves the benefit of the doubt.
I feel like Sonny and Jason have to tell themselves that you're a good mother. Because, you know, well, they want to be able to see their children. And didn't you give up Michael right after he was born? Why did you do that?
Because I had postpartum depression.
Oh.
So maybe in your world, that giving a child up is selfish, but in my world, it's selfish to keep a child that you're in no position to care for. But thanks for bringing that up.
No, that's actually a good point. My apologies. I just, I feel like you may use your children to manipulate the men in your life, no?
24 hours of being a mother and you're full of judgment.
Look, the proof is kind of right there, isn't it? You did it with Sonny, you did it with Jason, and then you moved on and did it with Jax too, right? Didn't you use Jocelyn to manipulate Jax?
No, not at all. But so much for the truce.
Oh, you weren't that interested in the truce
At all.
the other day at the hospital. Should I have my bodyguards escort you out?
Oh, honey,
like you
I'd
did?
love to see you try. Please, go ahead. Call the guards. Tell them to make me leave. Can't wait to see if that will happen or not.
You are a very sad and hateful person.
I am, huh?
Yeah.
I'm a person who's in Sonny's life. In a way you never will be. We have kids. We have a history. Everyone knows it. The guards know it. When are you going to get it?
Well, I am Mrs. Corinthos. I'm the last Mrs. Corinthos. Trust me, I'm not. So, I just, you know, here's the thing. Every single time that Sonny has married you has been out of guilt because of your kids.
I know Sonny a hell of a lot better than you do. And Sonny can't stand to admit that he's wrong.
Yeah.
So he married you because it would have been too embarrassing not to, and now he's stuck with you.
I'm the only woman that Sonny's ever really loved.
Really?
Ever. Well, yeah, the whole world knows that.
Okay.
And the truth is, if you weren't so threatened by me, then you wouldn't waste your time hating me all the time and thinking about me and coming to talk to me. You would just feel bad for me and move on. You know, every single time that you guys have been married, you've been miserable, right? And you break up, and I mean, don't you think that the kids pick up on that?
Sonny and I love our kids. Our kids know that we love them. That's part of being parents. Just like sacrifice and compromise, and those are two things you're going to have a really hard time with.
I'm gonna go check on Lucian. All right, I'll see you later.
He's a cute little boy. I feel sorry for him. He deserves a hell of a lot better than you.
I was a little boy who had his whole life ahead of him. And it doesn't seem fair that, he's not going to get a chance to live it. And you want to blame somebody. What parent wouldn't? It's a lot easier to fight than it is to deal with the pain. But I'm telling you, Luke is not the enemy here.
I love my dad. And he knows that, but I'm done. Okay, I'm done enabling him. He needs to take responsibility.
Think about this. He didn't disappear like he didn't take his vacations. I told him to go because I thought that you and Jason needed time to figure it out. But he decided to stay, and I think I know why, because he wanted you to be able to put your anger somewhere.
No, I'm not going to be the excuse my dad uses to dive deeper into the bottle.
Look, he doesn't need you hating him. He's doing that himself. He's going over what happened in his head every minute. What he could have done differently. You're doing the same thing, right?
What, you think I blame myself for what happened to Jake?
No, but I think part of you feels guilty because Jason gave up Jake to keep him safe. You raised him. But I'm telling you, what happened was out of your control. And now you're punishing yourself just like your dad's doing. And you don't want to help him because you really don't want to know what's going to happen when you forgive him.
I want to be able to do that, man. I do. But right now, I can't get that image out of my head of my father throwing back a couple of shots before he got in his car and killed my son.
Well,
Hey,
hey,
you okay? I guess Sonny told you about Lucian.
yeah, that's why I'm here.
He's taking a nap, I guess. Are you supposed to see him?
No, I don't want to wake him
Yeah.
up.
All right. I can't believe he's here. And the last thing I expected was to see Suzanne standing at my door holding him. So
Yeah, Sonny just asked me to come by and make sure everything was in place, all the security, and it can get a little tricky protecting a child.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I can't imagine how hard it is to have to discuss any child right now when you just lost yours.
I redecorated. Comments?
No. Looks good.
Comments are welcome. Suggestions for cleanup, not so much.
I used to hate it when I would wreck a room and some well-meaning person would come by and say stupid things, trying to make it right.
Yeah, well, I've had a steady stream of that.
It's your place. You get to wreck it if you want, buddy.
I'm pouring private reserve. You want to join me?
No. I'm here for Lucky.
Yeah?
You wanted me to come by, see if I could help you get through your guilt.
Sorry you wasted a trip.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I told him, that you know, there's not much I can do. That you and Lucky need to work this out together.
Yep. You were doing real good there for a while, not offering suggestions about something that can't be fixed, but now you're getting dangerously close to joining the chorus of Kumbaya.
I believe you and Lucky can fix this, you know, work through the grief.
Let me ask you something, son. If Mike had mowed down one of your kids with his car, would you want him helping you with your grief? No. Hell no. You wouldn't want him in your face. I respect my son enough to keep my distance.
You said you were fine to drive, right?
I was. Of course I was. But that doesn't change the fact that I drove the car that killed the kid. And Lucky's got a right to blame me, booze, phases of the moon, or any other damn thing that gets him through this.
Lucky doesn't want the guilt to swallow you whole. He just wanted me to come by and see if there was anything I can do.
I sure as hell am not gonna cry on my son's shoulder after I'm the one that ended the life of his 4-year-old.
Hey, buddy. I know you don't think you deserve forgiveness, but it's gonna come anyway.
I don't even know what to say. I can't even imagine how hard it must have been for you. All those years just seeing Jake, running around and not being able to talk to him.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah. Lucian's parents, his adoptive parents, I guess, must have done a pretty good job because he seems like he's okay. And look, I'm sorry. I guess what I really need you to know is that I know there has to be guards here, but I just don't want Lucian to feel like, he's a prisoner in his own home.
I'll make sure the guards keep their distance, but having them around is not negotiable.
No, I know. I'm not going to argue with you about that. Sonny told me it was necessary.
Okay.
You're amazing. Can't believe that you donated Jake's kidney.
That was Lucky and Elizabeth, not me. You know what? I got to talk to the guards about everything.
Okay. Thank you for everything.